And we welcome you to another Pet Pals TV. Patty here with Harry. What do we got on the show today? Oh, we're going to talk with Camp Bow Wow folks, Kathy and Mike Underwood, and about how noisy it's going to get this summer and what you should do with your doggie. Also, Barney Wood takes us out, and we're going to go out and about with birds. And then we have Know Your Breed. Wonder who will take a look at this time. Whoops. Stay with us.
Give a little love, give a little more this time. Give a little love, if you give everything will be fine. Give a little love, it'll come back if you just try. It'll feel right. Give a little love.
Let's go out and about with Barney. This time we're going to talk about birds and how we need to take care of them. Here we go.
Birds are everywhere, and they're a great gateway to experience nature all year long. So if someone is new to bird feeding, what are some basic things they need to know?
Yeah, so bird feeding is such a wonderful hobby because it's really simple to get into, right? I mean, birds are everywhere, so the first thing you do is you pay attention. You notice what's around you. But if you want to start to attract birds into your own yard, it's, as simple as putting out some seed. I call black oil sunflower seed the cheese pizza. Most of the birds eat that. It's kind of everybody's favorite. Then you can add some extra toppings in there too. So maybe add some safflower for your finches, or add some peanuts, some of those high-fat treats. But really, you're just putting out a bunch of bird seed to attract the birds into your own yard, and it's a great hobby.
And we're here in the Midwest right now. What are different kinds of species that we see here?
Yeah. So we've got such great species diversity. We've got little things like Carolina chickadees down in southern Indiana. They're black-capped chickadees up in northern Indiana, but a little gray, like a little ping pong ball, and they fly in and out, and they say their names, chickadee-dee-dee. Cardinals, the state bird,
right.
Kind of an icon for sure.
For Indiana.
Exactly, indeed. I really like the woodpeckers that we get in our yard. So we get up to 7 species of woodpeckers.
No way.
Everything from the little downy to the really big pileated woodpecker. And so they're coming into those high-fat treats too, so suets and those peanuts and things. But blue jays is another one. That's one that some people, they're like, oh, I think they're bullies, but I'm on team blue jay for sure. They come in, and they let the other birds know if there's ever a predator around. So,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It's spring, beginning of summer. What kind of birds are we seeing, and what should we be doing?
Yeah, so spring is it's a really exciting time of year to be feeding the birds. You get that wave of migrants coming through, so you got birds that you haven't seen in a while. They're coming back, things like the hummingbird, the orioles, the rose-breasted grosbeak. Those are kind of 3 of my favorite to see in the springtime. And some of these birds, like that oriole and the grosbeak, they'll come and they'll hit your feeders for a few weeks there in spring. They do nest here, they stick around all summer, but they're not as active at feeders, and so spring's the time of year to see them. You get other things that time of year, like the warblers, and a lot of them are going on up to Canada to nest, and so that's your only window to see, like a Blackburnian warbler or a Cape May warbler, these little tiny birds that are brightly colored often. They're eating a lot of live insects, and so if you go out and see them flitting about in the treetops, then that's, kind of your spring migration that you're looking for those.
Is there anything personally you want to share with people who maybe have thought about getting into this, but haven't really jumped in yet?
Yeah, I would like everyone to know that you don't need a special skill set. You don't need any special equipment. If you want to just start learning more about birds, it's really just paying attention. It's just simply going outside. Anybody can do it. So if you go to the doctor and they say you need to manage your stress level, and sometimes it's like, what does that mean? Do I need to take a yoga class? Do I need to do Tai Chi? But you really can just go outside and get some of those stress management effects just by simply paying attention to what's going on in your backyard.
Are there any specific technologies, apps, things that you would suggest to
Yeah, of course. There's such wonderful things now available. And so one of my favorite is like the Merlin app from Cornell Lab of Ornithology. That will listen to the birds around you and identify the species. And what's great is a lot of this data goes back to the researchers at Cornell so they can help monitor populations and stuff. So you're giving back to conservation as well as learning kind of a new fun hobby. There's bird feeders that have cameras in them. There are nest boxes that have cameras in them so you can watch this in real time.
What is like one thing that people really need to know?
So I think, the important things to remember about bird watching is, like we said, it's a really easy hobby to get into. It brings such joy, but there is some responsibility. You want to make sure you're keeping your feeders clean. You want to keep your seed fresh, and that's for the birds' protection and for yourself as well.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, it's just, Ken Kaufman's a great naturalist. He writes books about birds, and he always said, if you enjoy birding, you're a great birder.
The greatest thing about bird watching is that it's really easy to do because they're everywhere. So if you need more information, maybe check out the Audubon Society, go to your local Wild Birds Unlimited store, do a general search. You'll find what you need. I'm Barney Wood. Thanks for watching.
Every breed has their unique characteristics. There's a Toyota to suit your breed and your needs. Bill Estes Toyota has them all. Bill Estes Toyota, proud partner of Pet Pals TV. BillEstesToyota.com.
I'm Phil Shoemaker, Prime Plumbing and Drains.
Providing top-tier service, whether a stinky mess, water leaks, or other pesky plumbing problems in an ethical manner with straightforward principles.
Where a good flush beats a full house.
The Aldabra tortoise, smaller than a baseball at birth, can grow to be 500 pounds, and they're new this summer to the Indianapolis Zoo. They'll join chimpanzees who seek cozy spaces to connect, but also have lots of room to explore. And behold the tiny beginnings of enormous adventures, all which can be enjoyed larger than life right here, where it's amazing all around.
Putting the needs of the pet and the pet's family first has been the guiding light at Noah's Animal Hospitals for more than 40 years. We can appreciate just how much your furry friend means to your whole family. So whether it's routine wellness care or a sudden pet emergency, you can count on our family-owned hospitals to provide the highest level of care for your pets and compassionate service for you. Learn more about our dedication to Central Indiana's pets by visiting noahshospitals.com.
Come check out Big Dog Flooring's large selection of waterproof, pet-friendly products. Benny and Bernstein love featuring their hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring. With Big Dog's in-stock products, you can find value all the time. And yes, we install all of our residential and commercial products, which includes carpet, hardwood, and our huge selection of waterproof flooring styles. Big Dog Flooring, a home's best friend.
Taking care of your pet in the summertime when there's a lot of noise out there, there's explosions, fireworks, all that stuff. It really is a difficult time for our critters. So we have Mike and Kathy Underwood, and they're with Camp Bow Wow Lawrence with some suggestions. A special season has begun, one that lights up the night. Yep, it's fireworks season, and what can you do to keep your critters safe, especially your dogs? Because remember, they have no idea when the fireworks are going off. Patty is joined by Mike and Kathy Underwood, owners of Camp Bow Wow Lawrence, with some ideas. Brittany Noble is the Wish TV anchor, and here's more.
Pets and other critters hate these holidays. Let's just talk about it.
Oh, well, it's terrible. I mean, more pets go missing during the fireworks, 4th of July and other times. And then I realized it's not just the 4th of July, it's going to start this weekend.
Wow.
So
All
they
summer
don't know
long.
what's going to happen. So Mike, go ahead.
So yeah, all summer long we've got to worry about that. What people don't realize is dogs hear the firework, hear the noise, and see the lights, and they say, "Oh, what's that? I need to go hide," and so they'll run off. We lose more animals during fireworks times than any other time.
That is so scary.
Yeah.
Well, it affects wildlife too. So what should we do, Ken?
Well,
Come to Camp Bow Wow Lawrence.
come to Camp Bow Wow Lawrence. Now, what we should do in our own homes is draw the drapes, keep them inside. Don't let them run outside because they don't know when the fireworks are happening. And if they're nervous, turn on the TV, turn up music. Do something that's going to drown out what's going on outside.
Okay.
Don't let them run in the yards if there's fireworks going on. We don't let our pups run in the yards.
No.
Now, does it affect cats too? I guess it
Oh, yeah.
affects
All
They just
animals.
go under the bed.
Yeah. Feathered,
yeah.
feathered animals too.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
Noise
Hear
is just
things more than
too
we do.
much, huh? Tell us a little bit about Camp Bow Wow.
Well, Camp Bow Wow's a doggy daycare and boarding facility, and what we do for we have a lot of dogs that come and stay with us when there are fireworks planned.
Wow.
Because we encourage our pet parents to bring them in earlier in the day so that they can play and get very tired. And then we put them to bed with a nighttime treat to help them relax, and we put up soft music that is geared towards dogs and to keep them calm.
Oh, you really take care of them.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
We actually, it's going to be our 10th anniversary next month.
Congratulations. Fantastic
Be on
work
Pet
you're
Pals
doing.
TV all the time. So. We're so excited about that.
Now tell us about the dogs here.
They are Shetland sheepdogs. A lot of people call them mini collies, but they really are not collies. They were bred to herd in the Shetland Highlands.
Wow.
And they they're herding dogs. They love to, like we said, rally, agility, tri-ball, discs throwing, just about everything. We keep our dogs busy.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you guys for reminding us what that loud noise can really do to our animals.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For more information, contact campbowwow.com/Lawrence. And remember, this is a fabulous place where a dog can be a dog. Stay tuned for more on Pet Pals TV.
Eskenazi Health has many career opportunities available across its system, including administrative, clerical, allied health, information systems and technology, and nursing, just to name a few. Explore your options and become a part of the team.
Every breed has their unique characteristics. There's a Toyota to suit your breed and your needs. Bill Estes Toyota has them all. Bill Estes Toyota, proud partner of Pet Pals TV. BillEstesToyota.com. Race fans, we have a problem.
Pit bulls like Reese here being euthanized because Indianapolis shelters are full.
Grateful Rescue is launching Project Pit Stop to save these dogs from death row. Scan the QR code now to make a donation. Your money goes directly to building housing for homeless pit bulls.
Race car drivers and fans are pitching in, and look for the Project Pit Stop tent here at the Speedway during the month of May.
Pet Pals TV is a proud sponsor of Project Pit Stop. Start your engines for fun and a good cause. Second annual Howe Alumni Car Show. $25 for a vehicle. Spectators are free. Proceeds support scholarships to deserving seniors attending Irvington Preparatory Academy and Legacy seniors. And trophy sponsorship opportunities are available. Get info on how to sponsor a trophy and donate to the Alumni Association at howhornets.com. Register your car and dress it up with Howe Spirit.
When I realized I couldn't hear on the phone anymore, I said, that's it. I won't let hearing loss slow me down. That's when I got a CapTel caption telephone. With my CapTel phone, I hear what I can and read what I miss. Now when the phone rings or I want to make a call, I don't hesitate to pick it up. It's just like using any other phone. Plus, I can read what my caller says.
Visit Relay Indiana to see if you qualify for a phone at no cost to you.
Pet Pals TV with our kitty correspondent. You like kitty cats, don't you? Yes, he does. He has two at home. And today KJ is going to tell us some interesting things. Let's check in with her.
On a mission to make sure that people know about blind cats and how to take care of them is the Blind Cat Rescue. And joining me today, Catherine is here. And I think what we want people to know right away is something that makes Blind Cat Rescue very different from a lot of the rescues we feature here on Pet Pals TV, is that the cats that you take care of actually don't get adopted out. Your entire rescue is more about sponsorship and awareness, correct?
Exactly. We are a sanctuary for these cats. And our founder, her firm belief is by the time they get to where we are, to Blind Cat Rescue, they have gone through enough in their lives. And if you go to our website and click on the cats, each one has its own special story. And if you read a few, you'll see exactly what she means. One of them was actually shot at with BBs, and they've just been through so many different things and bounced around to different owners. And by the time they get to us, that's it. The rest of their lives, however long that is, will be full of love and care and in a healthy, safe place.
Can you talk about your experience with your blind cat and how they are able to continue to do all the things that we expect what you call normal cat to do?
Right. Absolutely. Blind cats are just like regular cats. We're the ones that tell them they're blind. They don't know any better. They continue their lives as they would. So, like my cat was born blind. So a lot of times I completely forget that she can't see me because her behavior is totally like our other cats who can see. She plays. She knows where her food is. She goes to the litter box. She wants to be petted and loved. It's just the same.
Wow. And for the person who maybe is dealing with going to the vet, finding out that their cat is gradually going blind, are there things they need to worry about or do differently? Or do you find that the cats adapt on their own?
Well, if a cat suddenly goes blind, that is probably an indicator of high blood pressure. And that should be checked by a vet immediately. There are other reasons they can go blind too. Most of the time it's due to an upper respiratory infection that's not treated.
Well, thank you very much, Catherine. I love the fact that you have 24/7 webcams going on your website.
That's just such a highlight for so many people. We have one guy who comes from Australia to visit.
Wow.
We have the best sponsors in the world. And, they can, no matter the time of day, they can go online and find their cat and spend some virtual time with them. I'm really happy that we're so transparent because all these cats, just by being there, are educating people and telling them that, yeah, we deserve to live. We are great pets and we can be great pets and companions. We just deserve a chance.
If you're interested in learning more about Blind Cat Rescue or would like to sponsor one of their cats, you can go to blindcatrescue.com. I'm KJ, your kitty correspondent. More Pet Pals TV is coming up.
Eskenazi Health has many career opportunities available across its system, including administrative, clerical, allied health, information systems and technology, and nursing, just to name a few. Explore your options and become a part of the team.
Come check out Big Dog Flooring's large selection of waterproof, pet-friendly products. Benny and Bernstein love featuring their hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring. With Big Dog's in-stock products, you can find value all the time. And yes, we install all of our residential and commercial products, which includes carpet, hardwood, and our huge selection of waterproof flooring styles. Big Dog Flooring, a home's best friend.
Friends, there's a great group that needs your help.
That's right. Anna's Pet Care Fund is committed to keeping pets, like Big here, out of the shelter and ending unnecessary euthanasias.
Your tax-deductible donation helps us keep beloved pets with their loving families and allows us to provide emergency care in moments of crisis. We can't do it alone. Every dollar you share can prevent a family from making a heartbreaking decision simply because they can't afford treatment. Join me in donating at annaspetcarefund.org today.
The Aldabra tortoise, smaller than a baseball at birth, can grow to be 500 pounds, and they're new this summer to the Indianapolis Zoo. They'll join chimpanzees who seek cozy spaces to connect, but also have lots of room to explore. And behold the tiny beginnings of enormous adventures, all which can be enjoyed larger than life right here, where it's amazing all around.
I'm Phil Shoemaker, Prime Plumbing and Drains.
Providing top-tier service, whether a stinky mess, water leaks, or other pesky plumbing problems in an ethical manner with straightforward principles.
Where a good flush beats a full house.
Tom Dock is our investigative reporter, also with Noah's Animal Hospitals, and he tells us that fleas, yes, fleas are really, really bad this year everywhere. So let's find out more with Tom. It's a huge problem for your pet, and not just in the summertime either, but year-round. Pet Pals TV investigative reporter and Noah's Animal Hospital's communication director, Tom Dock, addresses the problem of fleas. How do you make them flee so that they are not constantly making your dog or cat unhappy? And you too.
Welcome back. Patty is here with Tom Dock and another very important topic for us today on Pet Pals. Fleas. It's a big deal. This is the time of year, right?
But it's not just summer. People think, oh, it's only in summertime. All the time, right?
All the time,
and
all
who
year
is
round. This is Lord Kratos. Lord Kratos is one of our Indy 11 mascots. Of course, he lives with me. He loves being on TV. I was telling Patty earlier, we hit Illinois Street. He stands up in the back of the car and starts whining because he wants to come in and see his friends.
Oh, we love to have you
He's a
here.
good boy.
Tell us a little bit about why it's so important to make sure that we're treating our pets at home.
Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions and misinformation about fleas. First of all, I think there's three things we really need to understand. One, they reproduce very, very quickly. A single female flea lays 40 to 50 eggs a day. She lives
a day?
A day. She lives 3 months. That's about 2,000 eggs across her lifetime. Here in the state of Indiana, the humidity and the temperature is just about fine at this time of year for the fleas, so they can reproduce within 2 weeks from egg to adult in 2 weeks. That's very, very quickly. So people forget that there's probably, for every flea you see on your pet, there's about 100 in your house. In eggs, larvae, and pupas. And they're in your carpet, they're in your hardwood floors, they're in your bedding, they're in your bed if you let your pet sleep with you. So you got to think about that.
So what should we do to protect ourselves and our pets?
Yeah, keep your pets on parasite prevention all year round. And I would recommend going to your veterinarian. You can go to Walmart, you can go to a big box store, and you can find flea and tick products, but a lot of times they're older medications that sometimes have more side effects and certainly shouldn't be used with cats. So cat owners out there, please be careful. Talk with your veterinarian. It's not milk and eggs. It's not like you're just going to Walmart to pick up milk and eggs, okay? Flea and tick products are medications that can have side effects. So please talk with your veterinarian and use the products they recommend.
Yeah, it's just very important because that can also lead to other things. Not only are they itchy, but then they can scratch and, get holes in their skin and they can do lots of things.
Skin infections, hot spots. Ticks can transmit diseases. Fleas can transmit diseases. You guys may not realize this, but the Black Death of the 14th century transmitted by fleas, and it's still around. We still see cases of plague in the United States out west every year.
Tell us what you brought here today.
Sure. So we got flea and tick products, and a lot of different things. You can use chews. The Brevecto chew from our friends at Merck. This is a 3-month product. You basically give it to your dog and you don't have to worry about fleas and ticks for 3 months. There's a cat product also, a topical, because it's hard to get cats to chew things, right? So we go ahead and we put that on their back, and this will last for 2 months, protect against fleas, ticks, and heartworms in cats too.
Here, let me trade
place. Oh, yeah, trade place. Yeah. Just another box of the Brevecto. And then Sentinel, if you don't want to do the whole flea and tick thing, Sentinel is a good heartworm prevention. And it also protects against intestinal parasites, and it's got a flea birth control in it. So you may not kill the adult fleas, and I'm sorry that Kratos is laying on your feet right now. That's a lot of dog on your little feet. So yeah, but the flea birth control will stop the eggs from hatching, and so it's really good to help with the infestation. And guys out there, if you're treating for fleas and ticks, treat for 3 months. Okay, you got to do the whole 3 months, get that whole life cycle, and then you'll probably get rid of that flea infestation.
Not only can we try to buy these products, we can come see you.
Yeah, come see me. Noah's, we're locally owned, we're family owned, just like Wish TV is. I love that combination that we have right here. Yeah, we got to get the drool off. And also visit us at Pet Pals TV. If you've got questions about fleas and ticks, I'm happy to answer them. Yeah. What do we say all the time, Pat?
Keep calm and contact Tom.
All right, you guys, thank you so much
pleasure.
for bringing this information to us.
For more info, you can contact Tom and read more about this on our website. Stay with us for more on Pet Pals TV. Start your engines for fun and a good cause. Second annual Howe Alumni Car Show. $25 for a vehicle. Spectators are free. Proceeds support scholarships to deserving seniors attending Irvington Preparatory Academy and Legacy seniors. And trophy sponsorship opportunities are available. Get info on how to sponsor a trophy and donate to the Alumni Association at howhornets.com. Register your car and dress it up with Howe Spirit.
Hi, Maria. What's up? Hi, I'm just calling to say hello. How are you?
Great. It's so good to hear your voice.
Staying connected has never been easier for people with hearing loss. Now you can read captions of everything your caller says with CapTel Caption Telephone.
Did you hear that Ed finally proposed to Anna?
People with hearing loss can enjoy the same ease, speed, and confidence as telephone callers everywhere. Learn more about this service at RelayIndiana.com.
Everyday life is busy enough without worrying about viruses. But just because you're ignoring flu and COVID doesn't mean they'll ignore you. Right now, Eskenazi Health Center is protecting everyone from 6-month-olds to seniors with safe, updated vaccines that can help keep your family from missing school, missing work, or missing good times. Visit eskenazihealth.edu/vaccines and see how a shot in the arm can take a load off your mind.
Regardless of the role, we come together under one mission. Hi, I'm Quinn Buckner. Do you know how exciting and rewarding a career in senior care is? ASC offers so many options. Work alongside the best and the brightest. Feel secure in working with the best. We are one ASC. Join our winning team.
Know your breed. Do you know your breed? Yeah, he's a Maltese.
When it comes to getting a new furry friend, Noah's Animal Hospitals wants to remind you to know your breed. Known as one of the best all-around worker dogs, the German Shepherd is also one of the most recognized dogs in the whole world. They're loyal, tough, and athletic. The German Shepherd is a genius with learning commands for many tasks, and they are so loyal, they'll often put their own life on the line for their loved ones. That's one of the main reasons why they fit in the world of law enforcement so well. They love to work and they love to train. They really bond with their people pack, and they're happiest when they're just hanging out with the family. They are super loyal to their main caretaker too. Average lifespan, about 7 to 10 years. Size, the height for the male averages about 24 to 26 inches, and 22 to 24 inches for the female. Weight, about 60 to 90 pounds for the male, and 50 to 70 pounds for the female. Consider this, the German Shepherd is very active and athletic, and they require a lot of exercise to maintain their physical and mental well-being. So, if you're a couch potato, you won't be for long with this super pupper. Time to get up and hop to it, soldier. That's some fun facts about your crime-fighting canine, the German Shepherd. Know your breed. Brought to you by Noah's Animal Hospital.
We hope you enjoyed our Pet Pals TV. Did you have a fun day today? Did you? Mwah. All right, that's why he gets all the lipstick marks on him. And we invite you to go to our website and see all the stories you may want to see again. Next time, Pet Pals TV. Sit, stay.